and welcome to Autzen Stadium, home of the Oregon Ducks and the House of Loud, a place where great teams go to die. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here, and you know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the UCLA Bruins, taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Bruins will get us started with the opening kickoff. Let's see what he can do with the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Oregon's offense will get the first possession of the game. And these guys involve everybody in the passing game, and none more prominent than this big fella.
The quarterback knows he's going to be under duress in this game, so who do you look for? The tight end, and there aren't many better than this guy.
No, and just big bodies that you can miss a little bit high, and it really doesn't matter, but over the middle of the field, closer throws, so nice to have the security blanket with a great tight end.
Offense set on first down. Extending the play. And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man. Guys, in basketball through the years, we've seen the Big Ten ACC Challenge, and it'll be fun to watch this one on the football field.
I think this is going to be a real test of physicality. I know these are two conferences that pride themselves on that, going out and establishing the line of scrimmage. So, David, interesting X's and O's matchup here in this one.
Yeah, and it's always cool to have those measuring stick opponents. Like, once we start getting deeper in the season and start having the comparison game, well, you have a matchup, a big matchup of a Big Ten school versus an ACC school. This will be used in the college football playoff criteria.
The Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34.
Nice run there on first down. You know this is a running back that gets better as the game goes on. So they're going to want to make sure they keep feeding him the football, let him get lathered up.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Completes it in the middle. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. And the Ducks are moving quickly down the field. The give to the tailback. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Trying play action. Quarterback now breaking the field.
That defender was not fooled at all by the play action. He never thought the offense was running the football. He had his ears pinned back, used his speed to get to the QB.
The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Ducks will send out the punt unit. Looked as if they might have a little something going there, but they'll have to kick it away. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. The Bruins offense will go to work for the first time. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. The Bruins come to the line in the hurry-up. Love to see the fearlessness of a quarterback to work the middle of the field.
And he's got so much confidence in his own arm talent to be able to get that football there before the defense can break it up.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create 2nd and inches, and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw.
He'll take a shot. And that one is picked up in the end zone. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
A lot of quarterbacks have so much confidence that they can fit the ball in tight windows. How about the defensive player right here making an unbelievable interception, forcing the turnover, big play, big momentum swing.
That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
He unleashes a long one. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. He'll take another shot here. And he makes the catch inside the 25.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And they take another look at the play with the officials on the field. We're right, and the play will stand. This offense capable of exploding at any moment. Now they're set up inside the 30 with a 1st and 10. He's right on target. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Throws to the wideout. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Oregon! And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. Here's the return from inside his 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed it.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Here's the handoff. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and short, the power run here. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. And the Bruins want to crank the tempo. Now he's looking to throw it. Hubs it downfield. Pass on the way in. It's picked off. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back to its own. First down for this offense. Leaves it with the back. Can't get him to the ground. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Finds a soft spot in the middle. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. The Ducks keeping this defense off balance. They can hit them from a variety of angles, this time going up top.
There's so many things to look at. You know, they've always traditionally gone fast as well in the past at Oregon, but, you know, the quarterback run and the run up the middle and then play action pass, they keep you guessing a lot, and they make a lot of plays down the field because you're out.
And he makes the catch inside the 25. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Might as well give it to him again. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The inside handoff. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side now.
And I think if you're on defense here, you've got to be alert, right? Are they going for it here on 4th down? Does your defense have to be on the field ready for that? Might they line up in a punt formation and try to fake it potentially? You could see that. You know, there are a lot of coaches early in games that are willing to take big risks. So bells and whistles have got to be going off if you're on defense right now.
Was looking for more running room but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Off play action. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Get a pass rush like that, and the Bruin faithful will give you an 8 clap and a heartbeat.
They'll get jacked up. They'll get excited. I mean, you think about a defense, you got to get those guys up front. You want to dominate college football, you want to be in the mix, find those big defensive linemen that can make plays.
The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. Give to the back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get 1st downs, and ultimately get some points.
Really nice, patient job to find some running room by this junior.
And on that run, he shows you his speed, speed, speed. When I think Oregon Duck running backs, LaMichael James, Kenyon Varner, Jonathan Stewart, I think about guys that are burners, and when they got into the 2nd level, they were gone. That's exactly what this guy is right now.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Feeling some heat. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. That's caught. It's Allen. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. And the Ducks headed quickly to the line. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. He's got a 1st down and maybe a lot more. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the 1st down. Down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. They'll run it from the gun. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They'll toss it to the left. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
You know, you're in the red zone. You bring out a bunch of tight ends on the field. So the defense, they were expecting run on that one. They were physical, and they were able to force the negative play.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Headed to the end zone. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. The Ducks trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Oregon. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty damn quickly.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Get it out on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never develops. The Bruins decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Looking for a block. It's Durham. Touchdown, Ducks! How about that special teams play? Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Georgia Southern has the lead right now. Feels like it's been that way since Freedom took flight in the pregame, but this has been a good one inside Paulson Stadium. They're up by 7 over Marshall.
They're going to throw it to start the drive.
Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They move the tight end all over. They'll run it from the gun. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Just a short pass to the tight end. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. And the Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to move it through the air. He's got his man. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. This offense needs a little something to feel good about going to halftime. A chance to chip away here on 1st and goal. Tight end finds a soft spot. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Bruins.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going into the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this 2nd half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. This has been an impressive 1st half, and Jesse, they'd love nothing better than to tack another one on before the break.
Why don't they want to stop at this point? Everything they've dialed up, they've been able to execute throwing and running the football.
And how critical is it for this defense to get a stop? Down right now before the half. They can create some momentum on their side by getting a stop before the half.
It's on target and complete. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. The Ducks moving quickly to the line. Going up top on 1st down. He wants to take the top off. And it's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Oregon! And once he found open space, the fans might as well start playing. And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead. How about that quarterback taking the shot downfield and delivering to the wide-open receiver?
I love this quarterback, Reese, because he's aggressive. He wants to take shots. He's looking for every opportunity to show off that cannon and that arm talent. He showed it to all of us right there.
The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
He'll throw on third down. Caught close to the marker, it's Hayes. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before they'll recycle that down marker. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Trying to get to him. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, a stirring start to things today in Eugene as we say hello from our broadcast studios. It's been a fun start to this one, and this offense has really been the story. They've opened up a sizable lead, and unless something drastic changes, things might get even more out of hand. A combination of lethal efficiency, and that offensive line has been the key. They've mauled that defense and also just about broken their will. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Autzen Stadium.
And the Ducks will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it, and I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen.
Running toward the tape. The 30. The 10. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, UCLA.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Add those stats, young fella.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. And here on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. He's moving out of the pocket. Wide open downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. The Ducks will line it up on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
And it's just simple. Simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Finds the tight end. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. Dumps it off in the flats. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Ducks are threatening in the red zone. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. Perhaps emboldened by converting a fourth down earlier in the game, they'll try a second time. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. On first down, here comes this offense. They'll run it to the right side. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. The Bruins in the hurry-up. The give to the back. That keeps the running game churning. Pick up a 5 to the 23. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Takes it from the gun on third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Bruins will call on their punt team. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board and passed. This one needs to be productive, David.
I got no problem with aggressiveness. It was a pretty decent drive. This offense isn't fully clicking yet. They need to get in a little better rhythm, and they need to capitalize on those scoring opportunities.
And they've got the weapons to do that too, David. They've got guys that can make plays in space. They need to focus on them and get them the ball this drive.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. He's going to pass. Getting some heat. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at second down. Pocket starts to collapse. He just got rid of the football. Not sure what he was doing, and they're going to get him for grounding. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here on third down for this offense. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Time to take a shot. It's complete. Touchdown, Ducks! And the route is on. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. After that last completion, it's second down. They think there's room to run to the right here. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lining up to convert third down. Wide receiver shows motion. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He finds his man. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. The Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. Running to the left. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Second down coming up. Now the play fake. Finds his tight end. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give him a first down. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. And the Bruins are on the move. He'll come out throwing on first down. Quickly to the tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him too. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. He's looking to throw. Caught on the outside, it's Hayes. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. They're trying to get to it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. And now on second down for this offense. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And they can't make the connection. They were really starting to put a drive together. And after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Back to the air one more time. Floating away. When you've been around like this guy has, you know how valuable picking up the first down with your feet can be. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. A strike downfield. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense.
1st and goal, UCLA.
To the air on first down. Fires into the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll put the tight end in motion. On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Makes the catch. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. This defense has been able to force a couple of third downs, but they haven't been able to get the stop. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins.
Nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling, and you're down by 1,000. But I like that they continue to fight.
And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Line gets set, first down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game. But
just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. This is a 3rd and long. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And the Ducks line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The offense set for a first down play. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. The Bruins are in the hurry-up.
Hey, it's important on offense in the passing game. You've got to have balance. And I mean, you got to be able to attack different thirds of the field. You got to work the perimeter to both sides. You got to let the defense know, too, that you're not afraid to go over the middle. They did right there.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. On second down, he'll fire. Dances away to buy time. Going to try to get it himself. Tackled at the 45 after the 5-yard play. It's enough for the first down. And the Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. And the incompletion brings up a second down for this offense. He's looking to throw. He'll take the deep shot. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Hatcher. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Finds his man and they convert. Touchdown, UCLA! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and his offense is threatening with a first down. He's looking to throw it. Finds his back in the middle. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Oregon! And they take it in for 6 more points. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They'll throw it on first down. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one. After the misfire, now on second down. He's looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Hatcher. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He wants a big play here late. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. And it's incomplete, and the defense holds.
And I get it. That's for pride's sake. This game's over. I know you're down and you try to mount drives, and sometimes you even try to get young guys in the game at this point, but now you're just fighting for pride and just letting them try not to get any more points in the score.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds.
So surprised we have not been calling this guy's name more. He's one of the best tight ends in the country, but give the defense credit. They have had an outstanding game plan limiting him so far. That's only his second catch of the game.
So they'll send out the field goal unit. This try will come from the left hash, and he'll try to curl it in from 38. And it's right down the boulevard. And that lead grows even bigger. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. USC answered the bell away from the Coliseum today with an impressive victory. The Trojans knew the challenges awaiting them, and they met them head-on. Generally the mark of a really good team. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams, but boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Got him downfield. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Looking to move it through the air. He's got an open man. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Timeout call by the offense. 29 seconds left on the clock. They'll throw it on first down. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense,